Hello, my name is Dalia and welcome to my channel. My question is for you. What is home for you? In the dictionary, it says it's a place where one lives permanently, especially as a member of a family or a household. Emotionally meaning the place where you feel warm, safe, you can relax, be yourself, recharge your social battery. Physically, it's just the place to stay, to sleep and eat. Banalik, right? Does the place can called be home if you do not feel comfortable in? You could start questioning what the comfortable means to you. Expensive furniture, nice paintings, good big kitchen, big windows, lights. And I think about it. The home is supposed to be the place where close people live, waiting for you or you waiting for them. They can listen your problems, share your free time. Right? And then you're thinking, comfort is the place where you can feel not judged, understand. It's supposed to be a peaceful place. So, my example. After I left my family home, right, and I started living on my own ass, I lived in a place with many ladies. You can call it safe place, right? You understand even why. I had my own bed, I had my own place where to keep my own stuff, like a food and a fridge and all those things. But the working hours was different. So in some point, obviously, the conflict comes. Because I was working in a night shift and the ladies was working in a day shift. So obviously, you can understand. Then I want to rest, they getting ready to the work. Then I want to rest after work, we want to sleep. So obviously, without many explanation, you understand the conflict comes, right? So I start searching for another place because I thought this is the problem. Probably the work shift, if it would be the same, there will be no conflict. So I found the place. It was mixed, like it was a man, ladies, but the working shift was the same. One problem was it was a little bit too crowded, right? And everyone was trying to do things after work a little bit different. One people wanted to play games, another wanted to just go to the pub, and other people wanted to sleep. And some of them wanted to talk with their family through the Skype. Yes, back then was the Skype we used for family chit-chats, all things, right? So then I thought, maybe the problem is not the work shift, right? The problem is probably because it's overcrowded. So I was searching for another place where to live. So I was thinking maybe also the problem that then some of them not speaking my own language and too crowded. So then I moved to the lawn. I choose the living place where is not much of people and everyone was speaking my own language. And people were speaking a little bit different, but that language I also knew because I thought this is the problem. I had my own bed, my room, the place where to keep my stuff. All those things was okay. It was a living room where you can take a seat and watch TV, right? And everyone speaks your own language. Yeah, there's another problem comes. Everyone was getting a little bit too deep to my personal space. I was hearing all the time the comments about the things what I do, comments when I'm coming home, comments of how I cook my food and how I'm taking care of myself and what I haven't done this and that. Personally, me, I was trying my best not to get into other people's space. And I was thinking, if I act that way, other people gonna act the same way with me? Apparently, no. And I was like thinking, maybe the problem is me. Maybe. Or maybe I just need to a little bit again too crowdy, maybe. Again. So what happened later? I start because I haven't placed much of cooking because the kitchen was always occupied with a few ladies. which one was commending my own food. I said not to cook normal good food. And whatever the situation would happen at work, I was always the person who wanted not to go home as fast as possible, right? So psychologically and emotionally, I felt a little bit not comfortable to come back home. I didn't want. I was trying to find any excuses not to come back home. So I was thinking, and probably I need to find another place, right? Because this is something not correct. The home is supposed to be not like that. So it was a little bit expensive. The place was a little bit far away from my workplace. But finally, I get my own renting flat. I was sharing just with one person. Yes, as I said, the place is far away from my workplace. Yes, I needed to pay the bills and all those things. However, I was really wanted to come back home. I had my own room. The windows was very big all over my room, so was a lot of light. It was just a little bit cold. The first flat, right? So, but after work, I really wanted to come back home. And yes, because I was feeling comfortable and in the peace. Whatever stress I was getting at my workplace, I knew that I'm come back home and I can be on my personally safe, comfortable space. My own bed, my own things, and I can cook wherever I want and nobody's commenting the things I do. So as I said, it was quite cold, flat. I was starting searching to another one, a little bit closer to my workplace. The basic things comfort was in there. I'm not going to talk about the shower, about the boiler things and everything like that, because it's not about that. I'm going to talk about it maybe next time. The place was closer. Yes, it was still expensive. I could manage, pay my bills. It was okay. And I was sharing the place just with one person. I needed to deal just with one person. And it was not very Porsche place. Yes, it was a lot of light, which is I really like. I could decorate the way I want. I didn't have any comments towards me, the way I cook or how I eat, the things I do, what music I listen, the way how I go to sleep and when I go to sleep. And I realized one thing. For me, what is the home is? It's the place where I really cannot be judged. Whatever I do, I respect other person, and that person shows respect towards me. I feel safe because I can be myself. I feel comfortable because I don't have to explain myself. I just can stay in my own thoughts and just recharge myself. Right? And at work I met one lady. Actually few more ladies and also men as well. They was telling me things about what kind of beautiful place they have and it belongs to them, what kind of expensive things is inside, and how spacious it is, how Porsche that is. But some of them was like saying they don't want to come back home. They really don't want to sell it, but at the same time they don't want to come back. And I start questioning myself. Is that the home? Is the stuff, things in the flat makes your home comfortable? Or is it actually is it big windows? Is it the warm? Is that makes the place home? Or maybe the home is with the people making that place your home. So basically, my opinion is, I believe people makes the place more alive, more warm, and really wanted to go back after very hard day. Also, it's the people who decide to be alone, but they have a pet who is waiting for them. Also, I know there is the people who decide to be totally alone and they feel comfortable. Yes, many people, different ways how they feel and how they feel comfortable in that part, which one we're calling home. So my question is, what's home is for you? I hope you liked the video. Please leave me a comment. I would like to know what you think. What kind of questions you have in your mind. Maybe it's philosophic. I'm really curious. And put a like. I'm gonna really like to see that. And see you around. Bye bye.